victory goes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice
run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain there of 11.
It makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. That one incomplete.
Looking for the touchdown, but now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Mahomes escaping to his left.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. Whoa. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from 37, here's second down and 5. Once again, it's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind a former Florida State Seminole. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it appears that. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. He'll work forward for a couple. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, here's Ray Davis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First down, Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Allen now on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Big Ed Oliver in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. We'll try and run right on the option. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
319. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Allen Allen to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Now Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Cook trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play.
One more time with Cook. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Third and a yard. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. On comes the Chiefs punter. Be forced to punt, trailing here. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to...
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh. last call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh.